Good morning, future audience. I am Shaggy. I am Philalitheia. And I am in the tent still this morning. I'm going to be leaving the tent soon, but I'm going to have some breakfast with this here granola bar. Say good morning to the world. Maybe read from the Bible if today didn't pop off like yesterday did. We'll see what happens. Good morning. I am enjoying the last of mine. It is about to be noon of another perfect, beautiful day. How are you doing? Hello, Spider. What's up, King Club? How you doing, man? Morning, Alec. Great to see you guys. For the future audience, yesterday I had a guy send me 20 bucks because he wanted to see a spider. See if I can get it to focus on him. This is one of the Fermiform spiders I told you lives in the area. Hey, buddy. It'll catch up, King. It's probably just that my internet is slow this morning. Little buddy. He is trying to mate with me. He's a few feet away from me. Maybe two. I'm going to capture this, and when this stops being interesting, or the chat. Oh, there he goes. Or, oh. He's trying to make a web in my doorway. Why are you focusing on the netting? He's trying to figure out how he can make a web right there. I got bad news for him. Good morning, guys. I see there are nearly 20 of you. Good morning. I was paid $20 yesterday to do this, and I promised that into perpetuity I would do this. Yeah, he's trying to figure out the span. Hello, Jay. Good morning, Peo. Thank you for the likes, guys. I do appreciate it. We're very likely going to hit 1,000 subs today. Right now, I have credit for 900 watch hours. So we'll get to 3,000 by the end of the month. I'm not worried about that on any level. I made a bunch of money yesterday that I didn't really mean to make. I barely spent any money. Yeah, isn't that cool? King Cloud, spiders are very neat. Hello, Wonka. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Batman. Darkness! No parents! Kind of this, Jay. A guy paid me yesterday to, he paid me 20 bucks to send him spiders, to make videos of spiders into perpetuity. And I can clip off 5 minutes. I can highlight 5 minutes from this video, so I'm trying to capture 5 minutes of this spider for my guy as it tries to build a web in my tent. I was paid to do this, Batman. You're rich. Pay me to stop. Good morning, Darky. Good morning, Jordan. Good morning, Jaden. Hey, Rosvita. Good morning. Yeah, a guy paid me $20 yesterday to do this into perpetuity. So I promised him that I would. Good morning, Brandon. Woo! He's trying. I hope he doesn't decide that my shoes are more adequate. Good morning, Navajo. That's what they tell me, hello. The camera at the YouTube doesn't know exactly what I'm trying to look at, so it doesn't know what to focus on. All right, we're coming up on 5 minutes. Boink. There you go, guys. Oh, well, it only uploaded 49 seconds, but there you go. I promised him I would do it, and so I have done it as promised. I was paid $20 to capture video of spiders, and I said I would do my best to capture them in shorts. And so he got 49 seconds in a short and 5 minutes in this video. But I am going to encourage that spider to go somewhere else. Good morning, Rekka. I did sleep very well, Navajo. I fell asleep and woke up 8 hours later. It was great. Duh. Yeah, I'm going to encourage you to go elsewhere, little friend. He knew exactly what I was doing, too. Hello, Kimberly. Encourage, yeah. I just reached in his general direction, Rosvita, and he ran away down the tent. I had video of him analyzing me, like, where are you relative to me? Are you going to cause me problems? And so part of his jumping out there to make his... Oh, he's back. We're going to end up fighting over my tent. I don't know if you know this about spiders, but temperamentally, they're very stubborn. They do not learn quick at all. Come on, little guy. Go on. Heard that, King. Heard that, Goosh. Regret seeing that comment. What's up, Chill? Oh, wait. Rosvita's cool. Don't tell me what to do, Philimosity. I hear you, King. She's cool to me. She was cool to me yesterday. What's up, Nads? I give you guys mod because I trust you. No, I don't. I mean, that's fine, King. I don't care. Oh, hell lovers, that's fun. Just this. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna put on my pants. I'm gonna go up. I gotta charge all my shit because yesterday I didn't charge anything. What up for us? I definitely gotta charge my battery bank. It is empty. Don't worry about it, Moochie. Probably I'll get Taco Bell at some point. I'll probably get a salad from Panera while I'm there. What up, Triple N? Triple N. Because I am, Moochie. Is it relevant to this conversation? What does it appear to you to be, Moochie? Hello, 404. I don't think I'm particularly cool, Illumino, no. Man about nature. It's more like nature is about man. Why do you ask bad questions, Moochie? Just be cool, Yuzuhara. Yeah, don't think. Yeah, I do agree with that. Just be cool. Don't give him a reason. Heard that, Navajo. I'm glad you like cat smoochie. No, thank you, Andrew Tate. Hello, the hater. You couldn't make me mad if you wanted to, Moochie. Why are you preaching in my channel, Wolverine? I shouldn't smoke. It's bad for me, and I usually apologize, but now I'm not going to. I didn't think you were a hater, Lionel. I don't even remember responding to you. Yeah, I know the difference in Austria and Australia, 404. Thank you, though. I had a stroke a couple days ago. Well, you hate everyone, the hater. It's a cigarette, because I want it. It's a mild stimulant. I prefer a cigarette to a cup of coffee. Thank you, Lionel. I didn't actually have a stroke, Lionel. My dad did have several strokes. My dad's paralyzed from strokes. In that context, the buoyancy of gravity is gravy. I don't think your grandma just got cancer because of smoking. Morning, Marble. Don't tell me what to do, band. No, thank you, Bronny. I am zesty. I'm like cilantro. I taste like soap to some people. Heard that funny. Thanks for watching, buddy. I don't even know what you're asking me. I don't know if you can see how fast the chat is moving, but the more times you type a question, the more times you hit send before you articulate your question, the less likely I am to answer it when all this is happening. We're gonna go over to Panera today, Marble. I'm probably gonna play a video game of some sort, maybe Final Fantasy VII. I'm feeling frisky after last night. For anyone this triggers or gives cravings to that doesn't want to have a cigarette, I am sorry. I went great last night, Chill. I had a really good time. And I ended the stream with a little bit more energy than what I needed. Jordan Israel's got a weird stutter. I played Final Fantasy IV, Illumino, or Ilmino is actually how that's pronounced. That's not an I, an L, and I. I pronounce Philalitheia cross up. But it's probably Philalitheia. That H isn't quite a TH sound like in English and Attic Greek. I like smoking, Marble. I wish they were I wish there were healthier alternatives to the flavor, the taste. Thank you, Lionel. I can't play Rainbow Six, Bandman. Bigger than yours, Brawny. No, thank you. I do shout-outs for tips. I'm not in Sensi. I don't know what the humidity in Sensi is. You may as well have just asked me what the price of bread in China is. I can quit nicotine. I choose not to. I prefer it. I prefer the smoke to the vape. The Greek language is a lyrical, rhythmic language. Philalitheia. I don't have any problem with booze. If I could afford it, these would be spliffs, but I can't afford it. I've never liked crossfading, King Cloud. What's up, Casey? Yeah, we're gonna hit 1,000 before today's over. I'm confident about that. Said you had a weird stutter, Jordan. You went good morning, no, 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 morning. You either think you have reverb on yourself, or you have a weird stutter. Heard that, Ilmino. Well, that's about dosage, Lionel. Smoke less. It's like people try to articulate it to me like the difference in whiskey and beer, which is a stupid way to think about it. But if you need to think about it as far as that for your dosage, smoke less. I remember you, Bungford. Hey, Mel. Heard that, bad man. I don't know if beer is healthier than whiskey. Beer has a lot more carbs and a lot more calories. I smoke Marlboro NXTs, Khalid. Don't start. But they're what I like. If that's how you feel, Bungford. Beer is bread in a can. There was an ant soldiering a leaf. Oh, dog's not moving. He's struggling. Oh, he's giving up. Yeah, fuck it. That's too far from the hive. Or the nest, whatever. NXTs are cheap. Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. People can drink a pint of whiskey, Omino. Right, King Cloud. Okay, Stutter Boy. Plenty of people care about their appearance, funny Republican. Welcome back, Lethian. I used to do that, Mel, when I worked at the gas station. When people would beat me to saying "Have a nice day," I'd say, "Don't tell me what to do. You're not my boss." Because I was the manager on duty. Everybody knew I was MOD, and so I would say it to new people while my regulars are around, and they would leave, and then they would turn around like, "Wait a minute, that wasn't what you're supposed to say." And then I would laugh and I would smile and tell them to have a good night, and I'd tell them they beat me to it. Don't beat me to it next time, and I won't give you sass. Nah, spider's gone, Ilmino. I'm not that hungry. I already had a couple of granola bars, and I am gonna have to start moving toward getting out of the tent soon. I got about 10% battery every 20 minutes, so I got maybe 20 minutes. I gotta really pay attention to that because all of my shit is dead. So I gotta get to Panera, and I get to spend most of the day inside, which means that I'm probably gonna game, and I'm probably gonna not talk as much. I'll hope that the chat doesn't break. I don't know about the king, Stink Nasty. Maybe king of idiots. Nobody elected me. I don't know about the caffeinated lemonade. I have a battery bank bandmade that I don't need to steal. Alec Smith provided that for me. That depends on what I feel like doing, King Cloud. It depends on how busy the inside of the store is. I don't like to draw attention to myself. How about it, MC? Do you like yours? What's that line from Green Day? My mama tells me to get a job, but she don't like the one she's got. When masturbation's lost its fun, you're fucking lazy. I believe in you, Marble. And then basically the second the chat breaks, I'm going to go you'll see me next in Panera. Hello, Fetty. Yes, I take big hits, Jordan. I've been smoking for a long time, and this doesn't do shit to me. Thank you for the proclamation, MC. Hello, Fahad. You see it, Irvin. What's up with you? Hey, Epic. Thank you, Marble. We've got a Discord that I got to get around to communicating with Marble about coming. But I really kind of want to paywall it. You see it, J-Red. Thank you, Mimi. I'll take your advice under consideration. Considered. No thanks. Thank you for the likes, guys. Hi, Nat. We're at higher than 1 like per minute. YouTube is going to be very pleased with me today. Thank you, guys. Good morning, Striker. How are you doing? I know it's probably evening over where you're at. Thank you. I don't need head, Emmy. Thank you for the offer of a blowjob, though. I read Thessalonians yesterday, Crisp. Please just go away. Don't worry about it, Jay. It's amazing every day, Epic. It's very nice here, Irvin. No, Madison. Yeah, I don't know why me keeps offering me blowjobs, but I'd like it if you stopped. Heard that, Striker. We'll see what happens, Mel. I might do it just to do it, to prove I can do it twice. I might just do it for the love of doing it. Hello to Kuwait, Fahad. Don't worry about it, Madison. If you can't hear it in my accent, you don't need to worry about it. No thanks, Ryan. Thank you to Algeria, Julio. Is that a Julio? Yeah, straight up in. I am straight up in long grass, Striker. Well, it's most certainly not Bob Loblaw's law blog. That's for sure. You're pretty close, Madison. We're about 2, maybe 3 hours north of Kentucky. I did it through last winter with only $25 a month of predictable income, sustainable income, marble. I've done it before. The analropist deadbeat. I do the anus tart. Anytime anybody says a new start around me, I go anus tart. What? A new start. Anus tart. Heard that, Striker. Tobias Funke, I don't particularly like that comedian, but the Tobias Funke character is a laugh a minute. Every aspect, everything he does is a punchline. There's no setup. It's just punchline, one after the other. It's wonderful. He's the setup. I don't think you're with me, X-Ben. He makes the show. He does. Tobias Funke makes the show. I had a huge crush when I was in high school on Maybe. So Maybe in the Marry Me is one of my very I know you like David Cross, King Cloud. He's not my kind of comedian. Good morning, Chidi. But the Tobias Funke character, that show is missing without him. Like that show's just not. The show's not as good. He steals every scene. The show's just not as good. It's missing something fundamental without that character. And then David Cross is the only person who could have brought it to life. Infrequently, Ryan. You tripping out, Epic? Yeah, see, I don't like Mr. Show, but I like the other guy. So I know where you're coming from. We just have different sensibilities. That's not for me, but I know why people like it. I get it. I do get it. I acknowledge that people find David Cross funny. What I wouldn't say is that he's not funny. Bob Odenkirk. I like Steve Odenkirk too. Bob and Steve are two of the funniest people in Hollywood. Steve did Kung Pao, and I'm pretty sure that Steve wrote the Ace Ventura movies. The Odenkirks are hilarious comedy writers. Homelessness is illegal, Mel. Heard that, Epic. Yeah, they can be psychedelic sometimes. Ghost, don't offer medical recommendations in my chat, please. That's what they do. They already jail and ticket us. I don't know, Chris. I don't know why you think of anything. Or Striker, I don't know why you think of anything. Yeah, I'm on the grid. I mean, I've got a phone. Basically, Mel. Good morning, Teresa. It's probably Teresa. I figured, Mel. You're all good. Good afternoon, CMD. How are you doing? Do it, Mel. Get out of bed. Crush that day. There are weights that need lifting, push-ups that need pushed up. I didn't think that one out before I started. That one was for the people that say that I'm inspirational. Push up your push-ups. Love you, Mel. uh, it just depends on how you want to define it. Funny Republican has found his home, and I'm glad to provide it for him. Deadlift those dead weights. Do it. Flintstone's push-ups were good. I feel like when Fred Flintstone did push-ups, he just pushed down the earth. Big man? I'm nobody's king, Irvin, but thank you for the big man compliment. Hoont, he says. Hoont! Hello, Crystal R. LOL, the ice cream from when we were kids. Oh, the push pops? The love for the truth. That's right. Eleni speaks Greek. Do you guys see this? I speak just enough Greece. Philalitheia. Boop, 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 boop. I can do this. Yes, Deanne. Hello. You said those in reverse order. Maybe put something in between them. But yes, and hello. Greetings to Greece, Eleni. I don't know vocabulary. Hello, Slim Richard. Aye. Hello, Serenity. Noise. I'm noising your noise, DeAndre. Or Deanne Driver. Dean Driver. I do not. Hello, Halloween lover. What did I say, Slim? Did I say Slim Richard? Sometimes I only read the first letter. So that I got the Rich is pretty impressive. I'll take it. But yeah, your name is Richmond and I'm sorry. Some F. He'll forgive me for now. Do I like free speech? I've never met it, funny Republican. Never met it. Hoich! Up, see we go. Ay, 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 my ass. My ass! Heard that, Epic. My ass? I feel like I'm showing it at all times, Omen. I don't hide from the police, no. The police know exactly where I am. I'll give you my best Joe. It's real bad for $5, Bamboo. You give the first 5 amendments money, Marble? How much does that cost you? I don't have food right now, but I gotta leave the tent to go get food. Morning, One Punch. Thank you, Eleni. No thanks, Vinegar. I'm sure she's very cute. Did I miss Greenie? Hey, Greenie. Yeah, we're up 13 already this morning. I hemorrhaged 5 in my sleep. I guess the Europeans were annoyed that I wasn't awake with them yet. And that's okay. Fortunately for me, Fortunately for me, whoever said I wasn't attractive, women find different things attractive in men than men do. So fortunately for me, a person who's not trying to be attractive to men, women don't dislike my shit. Yeah, we're gonna hit 1,000 today for sure. Bonjour, j'en mange une tarte, says Epic, which means hello, I eat a tart. That's good French. I'm not making fun of you, Epic. I just have a weird face. I do the straight man thing a little bit too well. Wrong Shaggy, Robbie. I don't know, man. Oh, very single. But don't talk about it where Sandra's listening. What up, Olivier? My dude, I missed you yesterday. My fucking chat broke. You broke my chat, Olivier. I don't know what you're kidding about, Robbie. I had a couple of granola bars this morning for breakfast, Chicago. I haven't seen the groundhog in a couple of days, no. But my little mouse chipmunk rat friend was climbing around in my trash and disappointed last night. There was no food in it. Dennis Phoenix says, Je mange une pizza avec la pomme de terre. To which Olivier says, pizza and french fries. Gross. I have gotten very popular, Olivier. You should have seen yesterday. It was absolutely fucking bananas. And yes, thank you all 50 of you for being here. 41. Hats off to you. I am continuing to average more than 1 like per minute. I do remember you, Hannah. You told me to call you JJ, I think. Oh, 8 a tart. Okay, I don't know the tenses. No say, non c'est très délicieux. I don't actually speak French. Please do not put bad words in my mouth. Olivier will yell at me. Chat was fucking bananas. You were memorable in that, CMD. I haven't forgot you. I'm happy that you guys are happy about it. There's a part of me that struggles to sleep at night because I'm afraid you guys are going to get upset that so many people like me. I'm going to start having trouble remembering people, Olivia, yeah. That's why I'm practicing so intensely here at the beginning. Please, Bussy, please stop. Thank you, Alec. I had a feeling, Olivier, a lot of what they're saying is nonsense on purpose because I encouraged it with Epic right before you showed up. But now I'm pretty sure that some of the French they're saying is offensive, so I'm not saying it out loud. The algorithm is having an orgasm, Epic. That is correct. Somebody asked me why I should care if YouTube is happy. I should care if YouTube is happy because I get to meet all of your lovely faces. These people are bananas, CMD. Bananas. Sport, Nisha. I always wanted to do extreme rollerblading, but I'm 38 years old. So if I were athletic, I would do it like triathlon, decathlon, pentathlon, whatever they are. I would just do athletic shit. Why sayonara, Omen? No thank you, Shania. That don't impress me much. That's cool, Lionel. I have no interest in marathons. I'm 38, Eleni. Am I saying that right? Is it Eleni? I know you do, Slim. I don't even know why you would think that, Omen. I don't have time to be mad at you. If I were mad at you, you probably would have been muted by one of my mods. Because Alex got a happy trigger finger and I love him for it. The best thing about being a woman... Wait, there's a song about this. Give me a second. Give me a second. I can draw from this. Going out tonight, feeling all right. Gonna let it all hang out. I don't know the next lyrics. Gonna scream and shout. The best part of being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun. That's the best part about being a woman, TTFU. Am I wrong about that? Hey, Greenie beat me to it, so that I must be right. I'm not going to get this smug smirk off my face. What I just did was very clever. Thank you, TTFU. Marble beat you? Marble beat all of you? I just skipped straight down to the bottom. That was very fun. I'm not going to get this smug smirk off my face. I was hoping that was a reference. And so I went for it. I do read the Bible. I was reading the Bible yesterday. I was actually quoting Thessalonians 2, chapter 2 to a friend of mine this morning. Your favorite letter is the Golden Gate Bridge epic date because it looks like the Japanese gateway. Oh, so it's probably not the Golden Gate Bridge. God put you guys in the same city so that you can meet? That's amazing, Olivier. I'm so excited to hear that for you. She really likes you. And thank you guys. We're still ahead of like a minute, so keep it up. Thank you very much. There's nothing particular is going on here, Mia. I'm hanging out in my tent. I'm about to leave. I've put my pants on. I don't know if that's true, Marble. I can't figure out how I've fallen short or what my sin is. Thank you, Vicky. Yo, Ice King. I can't do voices from that show, and I don't remember any quotes. But, welcome. Big fan. Big fan of your work. No, Mia. You're hot. Thank you. I love Adventure Time too, Mia. I used to have an Attack on Titan theme Adventure Time shirt that said Adventure Time in great big bold Japanese letters like the Attack on Titan, except it was Jake was the Titan leaning over the wall and Finn is just Finn. I thought it was so fucking clever. I can see it. It's moldering and disgusting, but I still technically have it. I don't like Attack on Titan, but I thought that t-shirt was so fucking funny. I thought it was so funny. The order of business for today, Slim, is I'm supposed to be packing up right now. I could be bathing. I should do that. I wouldn't say I'm popular yet, Shania. Priests don't... Oh, why? I don't know. I don't want to answer that question, honestly, CMD. There's a particular Jehovah's Witness priest who wants me to come teach at his church. My favorite actress, I don't know, man. It's been so long since I watched movies on the reg. And I don't objectify women. I don't objectify actresses, rather. I objectify women, of course. Everyone does. Everyone objectifies everything all the time. We're human. But what I mean to say is I don't objectify the actresses that I'm watching on screen. And so I would have said Allison Brie, but that can't be true anymore because I refuse to watch that movie that she's in with that Dick Nuts, who's the brother of that other Dick Nuts that was in Pineapple Express or whatever. So I don't know the answer to that. It's been too long since I watched movies. I hear you, Mia. You're probably a long walk away. I don't know the best series on Netflix. I haven't turned on Netflix in 6 or 7 years. She was amazing. Alison Brie was amazing in Community. We were talking about how the Funke character, Dr. Funke, Tobias character in Arrested Development made that show, and I feel like the Annie character made Community, and it wasn't the relationship between her and what's his face. She just made that the show wouldn't have been good without her. Specifically without her. She was also amazing in the Lego movie. Yeah, Annie's boobs was a running character. It was very funny. It was really funny until you learned that the guy that was writing those jokes was also, and in his mind, accidentally sexually assaulting one of the writers. So it gets ugly, but that was also a show from its time. I loved the first Lego movie and the Lego Batman. I haven't watched the rest of them. She was the unicorn. She was the catacorn. Jobs, jobs, jobs. Business, work, work, work. That's Alison Brie. If it's so random, you don't need to know the answer, Growth. Lego Batman is legendary. I had Lego Batman in here earlier, and I did the darkness, no parents. And he left the chat. Alison Brie, Brie. She was Annie in Community, and we're kind of talking about her filmography right now. Chevy Chase was also a monster. He was a monster on set. The stories from Community are legendary. Legendary toxic workplace. You like Nicole Kidman? I never liked her work. I don't know who Cheryl is. Have a great day, Mia. I'll see you around, I hope. What happened to Chevy Chase? He was just a monster. I think he died. If he didn't die, he's definitely been blacklisted. I think Nicole Kidman is bland. I don't think the Community movie's ever going to happen, no. I don't know who Brie Larson is. Ooh, that hurts. I burned my forehead at some point. I can't do a backflip, but you'd give me $50. You see it, Louise. I'm washing my face right now. Ooh! I burned my forehead. That red right there, that hurts. I either burned it or I scratched it raw yesterday. Chevy's still alive? Or Chevy is still alive? Oh, Brie Larson was Captain Marvel. The anti-social justice warriors ruined her career because she couldn't keep her mouth shut. Don't tell me what to do, Marvel. Yeah, he tried to revive his career in Community, and he was a nightmare to work with, Chevy. I don't feel bad for her. If she just shut her fucking mouth, she would have had a whole trilogy and everything. But she couldn't shut her fucking mouth. And so now she just makes shitty rom-coms. Shitty rom-coms, and she does power fantasy commercials for Democrats. Hello, Mr. Poopy Butthole. I don't have any thoughts on Kingdom Hearts, man. I don't think about things the way you guys do. Brie Larson was in Scott Pilgrim? Brie Larson was sexy until she became Captain Marvel. She was really good in that movie about the family that moved around, that had that guy in it. Stranger Things has made his return. Welcome back, Stranger Things. Take a bow. Go to work. Oh, you burnt your mutton? Heard that, Marble. I don't remember it that much, CMD. But I remember thinking that the girl that he was in love with, that I would have gone through that for her too. She's too fucking sexy. Yeah, Bree has very cold delivery. Bree is very cold in her delivery. She played that autistic character that was in love with Abed perfectly because of her cold and stiff delivery. You're watching it, Stoyan. It's a weird thing to say, Wolverine. But see, here's the thing. Community was an Allison Jones cast show, and Allison Jones is a casting genius. Everything she touches is brilliant. Allison Jones. Just everything she casts is brilliant. Every time I watch a movie and I'm like, that was so beautifully cast. Who did that? It's Allison Jones. Every single time. When I look, I'm like, man, who cast this movie? Allison Jones. She's amazing. So go watch Weapons. She cast it. Oh, that's great, CMD. She was an absolute dime. But I was age appropriate. You got to understand. They were my age. I'm only a few years younger than those actors. Weapons was fucking awesome. And Allison Jones is great. She cast Community. She cast everything NBC did, and then she went and cast everything Fox did when The Office closed. Allison Jones is awesome. She cast I Love You Man. All these movies that you watch that have random amazing actors playing tiny bit roles, and you're like, how the fuck did they get them to be in this movie? It's because Allison Jones knows everybody. She's amazing. You just missed the giveaway, Weesey. Oh, I hate that it got a little burnt, but now you know what hopefully you know what you did wrong. I agree, Omen. She was awesome. I didn't like she was a little plastic for me, but yeah, she was awesome. No thanks, Steph. Hello, Ciara. Ciara will tell you that I kind of also capriciously take away the mod, too. Oh, that's who Zach Kreger is? That movie's perfect. Weapons. I kept saying, why is this movie written for me? I agree, Marble. I was listening to Brendan Fraser talk about that shot in The Mummy where he jabs the mummy in the eye, and how that was improv, and he only did it because it was the first take and he thought they wouldn't do it, and then they got all excited and did it, and all he could think about is how many millions of dollars that was going to cost the studio. Thank you, Analog. Do you want me to use either of your names? Thank you for the 5. That does help. Thank you. And I hope that rather than just simple content, what I've given you is a tiny bit of contentment. Yeah, I know the whitest kids you know. I don't like their material, but if the guys are good writers, and you keep telling me I'd love Trevor more. But he was the one that was in the Playboy model movie, right? I hear you, CMD. You're very passionate. And it makes me a little bit jealous. Probably not, Mazzy. Thank you, Epic. Thank you for telling us what those acronyms that are 30 years old mean. I didn't mean to, Marble. Literally, I almost did it just now. Literally, there was a guy with that name who was saying he was asking me how he could donate. And so I assumed it was him. I'm so sorry. And yeah, thank you guys for letting me know in the chat when you've done it so I don't out you. That's probably why. It's probably why bro told me. That's cool, CMD. It is cool. You're very passionate. I like your passion. I don't know whether I like you yet, Crystal, but I'm glad you like me. Hello, 9Y5? Question mark. Hello? Question mark. It's a weird thing to do. Could you imagine walking up to somebody and being like, hi? I seem to have been hit in the head and I don't know where I am. Hello, burger lover. Are you a lover of burgers or of burgers? I'm glad you had a good time, Olivier. I'm glad the Americans weren't a pain in your ass. Heard that, Analog. Thank you. I can remember that. I've learned from... Shut up. I see you laughing. I see you laughing, Marble. You just shut up. I've learned from my mistakes. I couldn't have made the mistake with a bigger dickhead. Well, burgers with an E, like in Germany there are people called burgers, and burgers with a U, like hamburgers. But thank you for laughing, old jackhammer. No, burger lover. 100% burgers. CMD asked me my favorite food. Burgers is the answer, but I always just say whatever's hot. Well, no, it was the question mark, Marble. It was the... But walking up and going, hi? Question mark, hi? If you want to talk about it, listen to me, Samir. You can talk about it, but I have no experience. Well, burgers are sandwiches. Hot dogs are sandwiches. Hot dogs might be burgers. Avava, I would make that bet about you, my friend. Welcome back. You work as Hamburglar. Heard that, burger lover. Well, probably. Most food is either a soup or a sandwich or somewhere in between. It is, Marble. Blue whales are mammals. It feels wrong to call a hot dog a sandwich. For everybody that it never has, just take some time in your day today and go and Google a hot dog is a sandwich. And watch Neebs Gaming's music video about it. A hot dog is a sandwich. Al, it is happening, Ciara. A lot is happening. It is moving very quickly. Sometimes, studio, everybody does. Somebody was telling me that whales are fish. Alright. Time to move on. Mammals are fish. That's funny. Oh, it's 45, Sierra. I don't send money to JD Vance, no. The idea of a hot dog as a sandwich, CMD, you can't stand the idea, but you'll hear it out. Well, in the song, Simon explains by reading from the dictionary that a sandwich is defined as any 2 slices of bread or a split roll with a filling in between. That's a sandwich. So a hot dog, as he says, is a fucking sandwich. I never heard John Holmes, Deanne. Why are you insulting me after asking me if I'm hung? You guys are confusing. Progressing very quickly. I'm no longer above likes to minutes, so if 15 or 20 of you wanted to just smash that like button real quick, we could get back to ahead of the ratio. Yeah, Christina. Hot dogs are a sandwich. It's funny to say, but chili is a soup. So is cereal. Cereal is a gazpacho. This is a cigarette, Irvin. Thank you for the encouragement, Analog. I do typically rely on you, so thank you for picking up that banner. Actually, real quick, because you do that so often. I saw your question, but I'm not talking about hot dogs to boil the analog or the algorithm. I promise, Epic. They're inappropriate, CMD. I love you, Christina Tuppa. It gets worse from here. I've only heard that a handful of times, Griffith. Oh, are you guys trying to be clever in telling me what I look like? You're trying to be unique, and you don't know how many times I've heard it? At least, has anyone ever said is at least a question that I can answer. Everybody tells me I look like Trevor Moore. I hear that one more than Jim Carrey anymore. I hear that one sometimes too. I look like young, I can't ever remember his name. Crazy, like what's his face? Willem Dafoe. People say I look like young Willem Dafoe too. It's the haircut. I get Trevor from GTA 5 all the time too. When I wear my hair, when my hair gets longer, I just look like Jim Carrey. I just look like a. I think I look like me too. I think I look like my father, Christina. I like Willem Dafoe. If you haven't seen The Lighthouse, that's one of the best movies ever made, horror irrespective. You know what, Epic? I heard that Shaggy Philalitheia guy is a fucking prick. Did I say his name right? Philalitheia? That fucking guy. I heard he's a prick. I heard he's really argumentative with the chat. Lighthouse was so fucking good. That scream at the end is my favorite moment in horror cinema. I use it as a GIF when I communicate to people and have a GIF keyboard. Pattinson was so good in that movie. So good. They were, it's a 2-man show. And so they didn't have a lot to work with the black and white. And it was so, I hear that a lot, Sarah. I don't know what you're talking about, Griffith, but I don't want to hear you for a few minutes. Because I think you're talking about inappropriate things. I hear a lot of people on the internet claiming to be lesbians, so I love you. But I hear that a lot. I'm smoking a cigarette. It's a Marlboro NXT. Hey, Jace. I'm guessing Jace, not Jake. Because in English, that's Jace. Oh, well, that too, Ciara. Hello, Admiral. Welcome aboard. Oh, see, I won't. I don't watch DC properties, so I love that you watched his Batman. I heard it was good. I haven't played GTA 5, so I don't know. Trevor's fucking annoying. I know his voice is fucking annoying. I only smoked 2 cigarettes yesterday. He's a brilliant actor, and he can do madness. Defoe can do madness. But I haven't seen Boondocks. I didn't even see what Admiral said. Don't tell me what to say, Swisher. I'll say whatever the fuck I feel like. Pattinson was good. That's what matters in a film. In a Batman film, your lead is the only character that matters. My favorite comedy, Liar Liar. Yeah, Trevor's the type of guy to unsubscribe to Shaggy Philalitheia, whatever, something. It's funny, old jackhammer. Thanks for being here, man. Defoe would do an excellent Joker. Yeah. Oh boy. All I did was I put you on timeout, and now you're back. Emo Batman. I plan to, LA. Hello to Amsterdam, Netherlands, Sasa. Nice fractal weird dream, August. Defoe would play a great Joker. That's what they tell me, primetime. Worst superhero movie that I have seen was any of the Fantastic Fours. But I didn't watch any of the early Marvel Hulks. That's interesting, Brandon. Interesting, CMD. You loved Defoe as Jesus? That's a deep cut. Chitty, that's a deep cut. What do I plan to do with it? Spend it. Hey, Brian. You're not banned. I just put you on silent. I just timed you out for 10 minutes because I didn't want to hear you anymore, and you couldn't respect that, and you had to come back. If in the next 3 minutes I get 15 likes, we're back ahead of the minute to like ratio. I rested very well, August. Yes, no dreams. Thank God, no dreams. Thank you, Analog. I would endure the 1500s, Olivier. To meet Martin Luther would be worth it. Me too, Slim. That's why I smoke so much weed. I have to get totally numb before I can sleep or dreams. And so I have to do a lot of things during the day to work on my memory, or I won't have a permanent memory. The deal to go back in time If somebody offered me the deal to go back in time with my current intelligence but live the life of a person in the 1500s, sacrifice this life right here, this existence, this being, to be that person, I would take it. I assume we're talking 1500s Europe. The 1500s US, well, 1500s North America, I could still get back to Europe if I tried real hard. Hey, Karthik. Yeah, alcohol will make you dream like crazy. It'll make your dreams erratic and weird. The past was hell, Epic. Yeah, Olivier, where else would I be? Please, Guts. Just give me 10 minutes. You gotta, sort of, August. If you publish and compete with the Catholic Church, while that one pope is in office, he will hold you on trial and they may or may not torture you. But they didn't actually kill Copernicus or Galileo for that. I've had dreams recently, but I don't remember them if I can avoid it. I don't have a pillow, Ciara. For the girls, maybe. For the boys, nah. I don't know, August. The former Kevin. If you knew me, that was not a very good question. What's funny, Irvin? Bye, Epic. What about me, Mark? Hello to Nairobi, Kenya. Hello, Kevin. I may have said that. I don't remember. Take care, Epic. I know I said that. That's confusing, Adjudicator. How does that work? Nice to meet you too, Mark. Well, nice to make your acquaintance. I haven't met you. These kids are so weird, man. Kids are so weird. Maybe, August. I don't know. I don't actually know. I actually don't know what you're talking about. Doesn't even make sense, Adjudicator. That's how you feel, Poncho. It gets worse, CMD. Actually, it gets worse. Yeah, something like that, Olivier. Yeah, something like that. They were very critical though. They were very smart back then. But yeah, I could have made a good living back then doing what I'm doing now. Yeah, just hang out for a while, Crystal, and you'll see it. The chat blows up when I get more than about 30 people in here. The supervillain no one talks about. The Diddler. Why am I putting my shoes on? My backpack's not packed. Oh, I got burpee gas. An impaled Ottoman troop in 1462 in, I can't say that, Targovishte, after watching my stream. Heard that, old jackhammer. I don't know what question you're talking about. Do. Thank you, Analog. I didn't give that to you for responsibility. I was just giving it to you as a shout out for the $5 and for your, so that people know that you're saying to like and subscribe comes with my blessing. But thank you for using your powers for good and not evil. I don't understand where that comes from, the insisting on talking about lists. It's like they just learned about it, so they have to talk about it. It was not less expensive to live, significantly more expensive to live in the 1500s. Who said that? August, you should read Moll Flanders. It's set in the 1600s, but you should read that. Yeah. Yeah, I keep hearing people talk about that. We gotta first begin at what scientist means, and we gotta start at his credentials. Hello, Timothy. Moll Flanders was written in the 1600s. So if you want, and it's about the economy. It's about a woman surviving the 1600s economy. So if you want to know what the economy before modern capitalism was like, read Moll Flanders, and it'll teach you. And if you really want to know what the world before the modern economy was like, read The Wealth of Nations. I think that's Adam Smith. Is that advice, Irvin, or is it just a compliment? Poncho, the only reason I haven't muted you yet is because I'm cleaning my toes. Literally cleaning my feet. Thank you, Analog. You don't have to make your life about this. Yeah, today's not so much about embracing the trolls as yesterday. I don't need the traffic. I didn't need the traffic yesterday. Right now I'm cleaning my feet, and then the stream will change when I go for my walk. I need to get this sweat and dirt off my feet. Heard that, August. Wishing you the best. Philalitheia means lover of truth. Griffith, it's literally the pinned comment. I can. I'm not going to. The game's with Baron. Can you pay me before you make the request? Don't tell me what to do, Baron. Only for money, that's correct. I only take requests after I've been paid. Sub and hit that like button. Show some love. That's right. Thank you, Analog. Heard that, Marble. Hello, Dakota. Please stop. What is dignity worth, J-Topia? What's your hourly wage? How long? About 7 feet. Hello, Chase. Be cool with what, Stank? Take care, Slim Richard. Or Slim Richmond. I'm sorry that I did that twice today. Take care, Slim Richmond. I can read. I just can't do it out loud. When you ask me how long it is, it's 7 feet long. Yeah, I couldn't fit that in my tent, Marble. I haven't seen Hannah. What do you think, Slappy? Yeah, walk 2 miles a day, Jackhammer. Well, as I asked in my question, whatever I said. I'm allowed to ask follow-up questions to questions that I feel are obvious. You're watching me bathe in my tent. Do I live here, or what do you think? If you had to guess, what would you think the answer is? I'm new to talking to you. I don't know how your brain works. What do you think, Baron? Take care, August. No, Crystal, I have no hobbies. So close, chicken. What's up, Carl? Yeah, everybody, satisfied chicken nugget. I don't have itchy butt. I have no opinion on chickens versus penguins. You guys are dumb. Some of the secondary and tertiary conversations happening are dumb. I don't think about Donald Trump. Jazz cap. Oh. I need to invest in a Utah Jazz cap tomorrow. That needs to be a thing that I'm as today and tomorrow progress. You like beef, but mutton more? Hey, Wednesday. Almost missed you. Oh, well, I'm sorry I missed you Wednesday. I'm not in Cincy. I don't know what the weather's like in Cincy. You weren't banned, Griffith. It was just a 10-minute suspension. Now you are permabanned. Ba-dingy-dingy-doodly-doo. We take the bag and we put the bag across our shoulders. And then we takes the bag. Oh, it's heavy, and we put the bag on our shoulder. And we take the sweatshirt and we put the sweatshirt around our neck. What is a commodity? Bang 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 ba boom. Hey, you are here, Tristan. Where do I go? Wednesday? What do you mean? Where do I go? Ba boom boom. Ba ba ba. That's a thing you can do. Tapia. Links are in the description. Ba 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 bee 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 bee. Doo doo doo. Da 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 da. Doing doi 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 doi. And we take my trash to the trash can. Oh, ba da da. Where is here? Here is there. And we walk. Oh, we should probably do my pants so I can be comfortable like an adult man walking across the line. All right, here we go. Wet grass, here we come. Ouch! If you can't answer that question on your own, J Tapia, you'll figure it out someday, I guess. Someone will answer for you. I'm not going to answer that question for you if you can't figure it out. Ba-ba-ba. Going to charge my shit Wednesday. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Do-do-do. A walk in here. Ow, 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 ow. The poison ivy grew very tall yesterday through this section. Poison ivy is an insidious monster plant. Ouch! Ouch! Hey, Greenie! You don't owe me your time, doll. Da da da. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Wednesday likes it. My little jazz scat or whatever the hell. Whew. No, Griffith, you're just trying to be highly annoying. So one or the other thing, trolling or being annoying, neither thing is appreciated, welcome, encouraged, or going to continue for very long if I notice it. Lists? No. I like writing though. I do identify as a writer. My Patreon has something like 300 things that I've written. I'm aware. But the time it takes you to make a new identity is time that I'm not talking to you and that you're not bothering my regulars. Don't tell me what to do, J-Tapia. McDonald's is a really long walk. I don't feel like making it. Yeah, it's about when you know I'm not looking. I know how it works. I know, Griff. I enjoy being watched by you, Greenie. Thank you for the kind words. I don't have, for whatever reason, Venmo doesn't send me notifications, but heard that if it's there, J-Tapia, I can't check it. Well, give me a second, actually, I'll check it. There it is. Thank you. $10. Thank you very much. That will go to food next time I'm down that side of town. Won't be today, though. Worried? No. Concerned? No. Everything that I own that I can't replace is on my body. I got over that a long time ago. Temporary backup. Thank you guys for all the likes. For sure. I'm no longer anywhere close. No longer anywhere close to a like per minute. But thank you guys. We're 40 behind a like a minute right now. Actually, we're exactly 30 behind. Yeah, temporary. Everything I own that matters to me is on my person. You'll find out soon enough, won't you, Sam? Do you guys ask movies, when you watch movies, do you ask the main characters, what are you doing? Where are you going? What's happening? Anyway, I lost his username. J-Tapia did hit me up for $10, so I will use that for a sandwich, but I'm going to eat at Panera today. But I will use that for a sandwich next time I'm down that side of town, because Venmo is separate from my other income, so I've only got $10 and change in there right now. I don't know, chicken. Probably beat my dick like it owes me money. Oh shit, Marble, accidentally deleting the video is a bummer. What do you think, Crystal? You ask really inappropriate questions. Are we dating? It's just my sleep paralysis demon, Nathan. Well, yeah, Greenie, but you don't expect answers. Hello, Mooly. How are you doing today? Welcome back. If you say so, Odom. You ask really inappropriate questions. Are we dating? I don't know what you're talking about, Nathan. Yeah, I spent the whole winter in my tent. I've got 2,000 videos documenting it. No, you won't. Not twice, Crystal. Sleep paralysis is real. I don't know what you're yelling at me for, chicken. Doing all right, Moses. Take care, Griffith. Thank you, Jay. That's usually the reverse order of how people invest in a channel, so I appreciate that you found me valuable and then you found me worth watching again. That means that I'm a repeat customer away. Yeah, it's an Ulta behind me. I podcast. You mean, will I like interview? Will I do other people's podcasts if they invite me? They got to come to me. Heard that, J Tapia. The Subway's actually closer to me than the McDonald's. Thank you, Moses. Legs hurt today. This, Moses, is what I do for a living. Such an inappropriate question. Your mom's, Russell. That looks cool. They're doing work on these power lines over here and it's all color coded and shit. It looks cool. It's in the description, Jay. I'm walking outside, Ricky. I've thought about it, Marble, but my legs hurt. Someone else would have to pay for it. Yeah, there's like oranges and yellows over there. It's mostly orange. The yellows might be the dudes, but it looks cool to me. It's all high color. Probably our high visibility. You probably can't see it from here. Don't tell me what to do, Ricky. No, the real Mamba. The feds training. I mean, the feds absolutely trained Osama bin Laden, Alec. The whole Iran-Contra scandal. The CIA selling weapons to the Afghani people, to all these different terrorist groups. The CIA destabilized that region the same way we destabilized Vietnam. That region is just way more densely populated and larger geographically. We absolutely destabilized those people, and then those people took those weapons and used them for what they were originally intending. We trained them to terrorize their governments, and they turned those weapons and that ability to terrorize us, because that was their real goal. They didn't want to terrorize their government. Their government's where they live. Could, Greenie. I'm not going to, though. I can't ride a bike. It would be cool, Greenie. Ooh. But I'm not going to. I don't smell. Yeah, the thing is, I'm just not actually healthy enough to do that stuff. And I don't have any particular interest in it. I would much rather have a tiny little 10 by 10 foot rectangular cloister to live in for the rest of my life. I look like I can't read, but I can definitely read, Chantel. Thank you for sharing your opinion. You still butthurt about me muting you yesterday? I can do it again, you know. You do make my life shitty. Every time you come around, it starts to stink. It fucking stinks. Oh, it's Chantel's shitty ass. Take care, chicken. You see how I am, Mr. Bro. I'm talking to Chantel. It stinks, and I'm in a bad mood now. Somebody's dirty fucking ass just walked in the room. Smells like Chantel. My life is beautiful, MS Gunt. You make my life suck. Smells like Chantel. Ah, somebody put their shit perfume on again. Smells like Chantel. I'm gonna put that on a shirt. A little poop emoji at the end. Smells like Chantel. Beep, beep. Shitty person, shitty attitude. Yeah, it smells like Chantel's in the chat, doesn't it, Mr. Bro? Talking about Chantel, Dixie. Smells like Chantel. Looks that way, Pluff. But with my whole being at a campsite and everything. I can't read that out loud, Marble. Hell yeah, it looks like I'm at a campsite to you. Your campsites look weird to me. Huh. That's a weird looking campsite. Weird. You thought wrong. Everyone's not rude, they're just very, very, very stupid and don't know it. You are the king of talking shit, Marble. Yes, Dixie. I am Spartacus. Hello, Mr. Bro. Oh boy. Oh, grains give me gas. I would love it if these people wanted to commit. Okay. Going inside to pee, Greenie? That's funny. I've never had much trouble whizzing in the woods. Whew, it's muggy out today. Not exactly going to be glad to be sitting inside all day, but you know, it's muggy. Ooh. See if she's gonna look both ways before she turns left. The answer was no. I think she's gone, yeah. I had a feeling you were gonna tell that story, Greenie, and so I didn't say the second half of what I was going to say. Thank you for doing that. I think he really went down the tubes, yeah. I don't think he went anywhere. I think he was already in the tubes before the election. That's right, Marble.
There's a lot. So, and I'm like,
All right, we made it safe. We are in my usual spot. Whew. There's 5 tables. There are people at 5 of the tables. There's probably about 10 people in here right now. I wouldn't say it's packed. Thank you, Alec. I didn't even see what they said. That's funny, Greenie. Thank you, Analog. Yeah, we've fallen about 50 behind being ahead of the likes per minute. Because that's basically where the camera is. So I'm in a Panera. I'm getting burrs and briars off my clothes before I go and talk to whoever the pretty girl is at the counter. Okay. And then I'll get you set up on the tripod here in a second. That's right, Marble. It's funny, August. You can talk about it. I think it's funny. It's a workaround within the law.